Hello, I'm Tamsin. Welcome to Yeet for Yarn, where we let the dice decide what yarn we're going to make. So let's get started. I'll just reposition the camera and we're going to roll up a yarn. All right, first we're going to roll for how many colors we're going to use in our yarn. 3. So let's take 3 dice and yeet. So we will have color number 2, color number 4, and color number 2. So we will have to make 25 grams from those 3 colors. We're going to roll for our add-ins. 1 dice. And yeet! We got, I can't even see it. There it is. 2. So we are going to add silk. Next, we're going to roll for our blending technique. Yeet! 6. Okay, we did have across the fiber on that, but the last one I did ended up with across the fiber and from the fold. Can't do both. So I have changed that to chunks. So we will be spinning chunks of fiber. Next, we're going to have our spin style. Yeet! 2. So we are going to spin worsted. Then we will need to know how we're going to finish this yarn. Yeet! 4. We are going to thread ply it. So we're going to make a single and then we're going to ply it with a thread. So now that we know how we're making our yarn, let's get our supplies together. All right, we're going to start with our main fibers. So we need bag number 2. Okay, here's bag number 2, purples and blues. I'm just going to throw them in this bin, mix it up, and then I'm going to just grab. So we got 1 and 2. So we need 8 grams of each of these 2 colors. I have my scale right here, so I'm just going to weigh these up. That's 8 grams. Imagine that. This one's 10, so we'll need to pull off a little bit. There we go. So we have 8 grams. And then we need color number 4. Put those back in bag 2. Well, 4 is our whites and creams. So we'll dump them in the bin. Mix them up a little bit. And we got this one. This is really soft. I think this is a merino silk, actually. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. So we need 8 grams of this. Ounces, can you imagine? Close enough. All right. So we will put those back in their baggie. Next for our add-in is going to be silk. So let's see what we have in our add-in bucket for silk. We have a little baggie of soft silk. So I'm going to dump that in our bucket. Split it out into some color clumps. Now I got this soft silk from Kamaj Fiber Arts, and it is absolutely lovely stuff. All right, so you can see I just kind of broke it out into little clumps. Put it up here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I'm just going to grab a clump. Oh, I got 2 clumps. It's the thing, they kind of stick together. So I'm going to go with 10 grams of this. Well, maybe not. It's so light. All right. So this is a grand total of 3 grams. We'll throw that in our bin. So now for blending it, we're just going to do it in chunks. So what I'm going to do for fun is we're going to take this and we're literally going to make little chunks of it. Then we have this bit. We have our purple. And our blue. And we're literally just breaking it up into chunks. Throw it all in the bin. And then I'm just going to mix that all up. So we have like a big fiber salad in here, and we'll give it a bit of a, whoops, some escaped. Run away, run away. All right. And we're going to put that beside us, and we'll just grab randomly from the bucket and spin. So I'll grab my wheel and we will get spinning. And our yarn is done. I just time-lapsed right through changing over to plying. This is the thread I used for plying. It's a silk thread in like blues and purples with a little bit of pink in there. I just thought it would be a good partner to what we had going on color-wise. So, let's get this off the wheel. This turned out actually quite interesting. I'm very happy with it. There's little pops of color along the way. See how it's coming out? So pretty. I ended up getting quite a lot of yardage out of this one. Definitely gonna have to set up the loom and use all these Yeet for yarn skeins to make a big weaving. And then we have like strips where just the soft silk is blended with the silk thread that I plied with. So pretty. I just can't believe how this turned out. It's so amazing. And I had to make like 0 decisions. It's fantastic. All right, there we go. I have to say, after the minimal yardage we got off of the spiral ply we did last time, this one is a lot more yardage. Most of it's been relatively thin, and plying it with thread definitely does not add to the thickness of the yarn. All right, here we go. Get it off our nitty knotty. Let go. And let's have a look. Gosh, it turned out so pretty. It's just got those little pops of color where just the soft silk is. It just, wow. I'm so impressed with actually how this turned out. I keep expecting to get like some sort of hideous Frankenstein monster type yarn. It's not happening. I'm just ending up with these surprising skeins that are just so pretty. I don't get it. I'm happy about it, but I just don't get it. This is the yarn. Look at it. I mean, obviously it's chaos yarn, and some people might think this is the ugliest thing they've ever seen. But I think it's so beautiful. That was so fun. So that's it for this episode of Yeet for Yarn. If you liked it, do the stuff down below so you don't miss the next episode, because apparently I'm going to be doing this for a while. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!